I hate to point this out, like in the background you have like something hanging, it's like a jacket or something, but from this angle it looks like a Confederate flag. So
It does. I was really, it's my roommate's Tennessee flag, which looks so much like the Confederate flag. And there's stars on it too, which I really tried to hide.
Welcome to So Happy Hour! And now, your host, Sammy Obeid.
Thank you for joining. As you know, this is a very fun show. We have an amazing guest tonight. We have an amazing musical act. Sit tight, enjoy yourselves. We all know it was a crazy week as normal. Sad news, I know Sha'Carri Richardson will not be allowed to compete this year in Japan. I totally empathize with Richardson. I too need to be high to enjoy the Olympics. So can somebody pass me that torch? Come on. Come on. Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon. He did it so that he could spend more time with his beautiful money. Speaking of money, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton got married.
Really?
Yeah. Will they have problems? No doubt. I don't know if you heard this. This is kind of an inspiring story. After discovering that New Orleans had no planned 4th of July fireworks, Will Smith stepped in and covered the bill. Yeah, in what many pets are considering the worst possible Independence Day sequel. Pope Francis had intestinal surgery this week in which he had half of his colon removed. Semicolon, he's doing okay. This is kind of sad. A skydiver was killed in a freak accident. Experts have no clue what's wrong, but it may have something to do with jumping out of a moving plane. This was very interesting. Investigators found a fully assembled Lego Capitol building at one of the January 6th insurgents' homes. Yes, adding credence to the theory that these insurgents are not sexually active. A fully assembled Lego Capitol building. My God. Yeah, and you may have heard the New York City hotel industry is in economic depression, which is measured by each hotel bed's lack of semen. Thanks, folks. This is a family-friendly show.
It was.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Sorry. Hi, Thanks.
Yeah, bro. That shit was fire.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
Whoa.
Bro, what's up?
Yeah, can I help you?
Bro, I'm from the Delta variant house. I help myself, dog.
Oh, okay. I see. You're in a frat, and you're the virus that's been causing the whole resurgence, right?
Yeah, dog. Fucking, those are my boys. You know, the fucking Scurvy D, Fluey Louie, Mumpy Steve, my boy D Rhea, fucking Doug Ebola, No Tasting Rich, Skinny Thieves, fucking Clamids, Clap. Yo, we out here, boy. We're blowing up like the 4th of July. Cough.
Let me guess. Diarrhea is pronounced diarrhea. Is that the?
Yeah, man. This fucking runs.
Okay. Yeah, man. Could you just not? I mean, we're having a show here, so.
Bro, I'm not just gonna not fucking celebrate Independence Day. That's my fucking freedom. No mask, no social distancing, and those contests where you fucking soak a watermelon in Everclear and then you and your sickest bros spit the seeds into each other's mouths from varying distances.
That's not a game.
Dude, you've never played Spitsy Seed? You gotta come to one of our parties.
I don't think so. I actually already had COVID. I did not enjoy it.
Bro, you had that first gen swag. You gotta come to a Delta variant joint. Face down, lungs up. That's the way we cuff shit up.
Dude, you're killing me.
Now you're getting it, bro. These have been out for a minute. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
My dude, I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying?
No. Look, what you, I think the cops are coming to break up your party, bro.
Yes, we everywhere. We out here. We in this.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
Fucking epic party, bro. My guy Pinoms is spinning. We're gonna wreck shit, bro. Just fucking tear it up.
Bro, but if you tear it up completely, you can no longer party here. You know what I mean? You got to have a place to host.
Yeah, bro. Fucking whoa. You know, fucking. I never looked at it like that, man.
Are you shotgunning? No.
Trying to figure out get a drink.
That's some thought-provoking shit, my dude. Yo, we just wanted to have an epic party, but we hadn't considered the harm we might be causing.
Yeah, so maybe you can tone it down a little bit.
Sure, dog. Right after I butt chug some Bacardi and these bronchioles. DDV, woo!
Okay, that's the opposite of toning down. That's the opposite. Yeah.
Hey, look, for real. You want me to tone it down, then everybody's got to do a shot. I'll take any shot as long as it's not Pfizer. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But we all know that not everybody's going to take a shot because Flanagan's a bitch. Yo, I gotta go stick my dick in the punch bowl. Peace out. Delta variant. All
right, everybody, give it up for the Delta variant, and please wash your computer screens and eyeballs. Thank you. I'm sorry, we tend to get hacked. We tend to get hacked a lot of these shows. So we would have heightened antivirus security, but we don't by now. Thanks, McAfee. We have an amazing guest for you tonight. I've been a fan of this guy's for a while. We're very lucky to have him. Everybody welcome Karan Menon! He's there. What's up?
What's up?
How's it going, brother?
Pretty good. This is an amazing show. This is what I had no idea. This guy. Did that guy say butt fuck your bronchioles? Is that what he said?
We have the most talented writers on staff. Dude, thanks so much for being here. And sorry to ask, I know I should know this by now, but I just want to make sure that I hit your name correctly. Do you go by Karan?
Karan.
That's
yeah,
what
I'm not even completely sure, but yeah.
And is it Menon?
Menon.
Dude. Fuck, bro. Menon. All right.
Always get you.
Classic, dude. All right. Well, good to finally know you like that, man.
Yeah. Good to know you as. Is it Obeid? Is that?
It's Obeid. Yeah.
Obeid? Okay.
I don't know. Fuck, I'm not sure. They didn't tell me in the manual either.
Yeah, they don't tell you much. They just send you out.
You need to have the brown guy names manual, right?
Yeah,
like
a dictionary or something.
Yeah. Bro, thank you so much for attending this program here. I know you're in LA. You're out doing live shows again. How's it feeling?
It's amazing. I mean, we've been doing like outdoor comedy shows and stuff over like the past few months, but finally like indoor shows are happening, and it's like how it used to be, like, which is very like no like helicopters over your head like when you're performing. So very nice, yeah.
That's awesome, man. How long you been doing stand up now for?
For like 2.5 years.
Oh, dude, and you're already man, you're already really, really big on social media. Yeah, you are the woke king of TikTok, and
they call me.
That's what they. I'm sure. Who dubbed you that first? Like, what is that? Something like somebody just like comments on, or is it you got enough comments that said it?
It was like one comment, and then I was like, I need to make this a thing. So then I just started saying it. I was the main person making it a thing, but yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, hey, it just took one spark. Turns out that spark was a bot, but who gives a shit?
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been.
Dude, your shit is legitimately woke. I mean, I'm so blown away by all your pieces because you certainly have to put. I mean, you're obviously a smart guy, but you certainly have to put a lot of research into each one of those, right?
Yeah, it's a ton of I mean, for the people who don't know, I guess like a lot of the stuff I make is like comedy based on like what's happening in the news, kind of, but like sketches. And so like a lot, especially last summer when I started, there was a ton of like very sensitive topics to talk about. So you need to make sure what you're saying is like well researched, or you're gonna get like taken apart basically. So I had to like, I was actually like, it was more out of fear than anything else. I was like, I need to get this right. And then I see, yeah, that research took the most time honestly in the writing, and then filming and editing, like editing video like TikToks is not that hard, but it was mainly the research that.
That's awesome, man. But let me just reassure you, you don't have to be afraid of not knowing what you're talking about on social media. There's a lot of people who do it, and there's seem to be.
It's true. It's true.
So just maybe relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make
Yeah,
up some fake news. I wouldn't know the difference. No, but
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
sorry, but I mean that's really impressive. I mean, do you ever go into a topic like you know literally nothing about it, like other than like the very surface stuff, and then you just basically do a whole comprehensive overview and then write your sketch from that?
Yeah, a lot of the times, like, what's happened now is I'm at the point where people will DM me, like, whenever something bad happens in the world, and they'll be like, hey, do one on this. Like, and then if I, like, some things I know zero about, like, I'll have to do, like a huge deep dive into it and figure it out. Sometimes I've worked with, like, lawyers who want me to, like, do videos on, like, legal doctrines that, like, aren't talked about but are, like, getting in the way of like accountability first, like so they'll give me like research sheets on this. I like talk to like lawyers about the law and like try to like gain some knowledge off them. But yeah, most of the time it's like I feel like most people like all these issues, like you hear them kind of like mentioned like at least once or twice, and they're like in the back of your head, and you know like maybe two things about it, but like not a, and like I'm like there, like I'm not like a well-read person. It's like when I pick something to read about, then I'll have to like basically put in the effort and then try to like condense that for everybody else like in a funny way.
For sure. That's awesome, man. And sorry, I hate to point this out. Like in the background, you have like something hanging. It's like a jacket or something. But from this angle, it looks like a Confederate flag. So
It does. It does. I was really. It's my roommate's Tennessee flag, which looks so much like the Confederate flag. And there's stars on it too, which I really tried to hide.
Right.
But yeah, it's I'm not that man. It's I could show you, but yeah.
I love how blatantly Tennessee's flag, and then is it Alabama? I think it's Alabama's flag. It's just like a big X. Like they're literally just saying no to everything.
Yeah. I think Mississippi's was just like the Confederate flag, but just like in the corner. Like, I think they recently decided to like remove it, but it was just like there. It was the whole time.
That's amazing, man. And so like when you do these sketches, please check out his stuff on TikTok and on Instagram. He posts them everywhere. But like you do conversations with yourself, which I find very difficult to record those because you have to match the momentum of yourself and the other scene. But like to do that, it's almost like you have to do it back and forth. But you're wearing one outfit as one guy, and then you're wearing a different outfit. So I just want to be clear, like, do you put the outfit on and you do all those shots first, or do you like keep switching outfits like 16 times?
Oh no, I do like all the lines for one person at a time. That would be insane. I think that would be a horrible way to do it. I mean, I've considered it, but yeah, I think for like writing, it actually like works better for me because like I don't like other people performing the things that I've written. Like I know exactly how I want something to go, so like I can say the lines how I want them to. I like have the idea of like how it's gonna go and like the momentum and everything. But if I left it up to like if I had someone else film like the other lines, I don't think it would work as well.
Do you generally have somebody holding the camera, or are you normally just tripoding it?
It's like half and half. Sometimes I'll just like literally hold the camera like just like the phone like just rotate it to my face. That's how I started out. But now I have like every once in a while I'll do videos where like someone will have like an actual camera and like do like zooms and stuff like that.
Dude, your camera person must be getting so smart.
Oh yeah, we have like the same mind now. Like we've been like doing all these videos together. It's like they know exactly where I went to like do the like hard zoom on the face and like what all that kind of stuff. So,
do you have a favorite topic you touched upon?
There's been a few. Like I think the first one I ever did was like it's still one of my favorites, which was like what gained me like some attention, which was the qualified immunity one. Which is like, for people who don't know, it's like kind of this like catch-22 where like you can't hold a police officer accountable for like violating your rights if there's not like a previous case where that a police officer did that same thing and got in trouble. But like if they've never gotten in trouble, then you'll never find a previous example of that. So like it just keeps going back and forth. And so I just made a video that was like that, like whatever that ridiculous part of that, like but like an analogy for that where it was just me slapping myself across the face like over and over again. And it was like a 30-second video, but I like that. I like that was like where I discovered that I could kind of like make things like simple and like
Yeah.
the way I would want someone to explain it to me, basically. And that got like cited by like a federal judge, and that was like a few months later. That was like huge. Not that it like affected a court case or anything, but he just kind of like in the footnotes just like tagged me, and I was like, this is cool. So that was my favorite. Yeah.
That's awesome. Does anybody ever request more face slapping in your videos?
Yeah, unfortunately. It's a crowd favorite. I've actually like incorporated it into a lot more videos. It's just like whenever you're trying to show like injustice, it's like a face slap is like the best way to represent it. Like in any like and it's all me. Like I'll go as hard as I want on myself, you know. And there, you know, like it's like one camera and I'll be like, and the other one I like really like, you know. I hope you understand what I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're from Jersey originally, right?
I am, yeah. The dirty Jers.
Is that what they call it?
Well, that's what some people call it, yeah.
Now, I've noticed this just from performing in Jersey. I could be entirely wrong, but people in Jersey tend to be pretty smart, like on average, just generally pretty intelligent people. Now, I say I could be wrong because I have seen Jersey Shore.
You have,
and you've been led to believe the opposite. And then you could say, well, there's smart people and there's not smart people. It's like it's everywhere. But it just seems like a lot of people I've met from Jersey or run into from Jersey are very smart. Do you think that's true, or just that I got lucky?
Well, yeah, I think it depends on where in New Jersey you live. I've never seen the Jersey Shore, but I mainly just out of like principle, like I don't want to like have it like affect the way I view like the state. But I agree, there's a ton of, I mean, let's just say it, there's a ton of brown people in New Jersey. And a lot of and you know, a lot of like a lot of people in general. It's very like compact, so like wherever you go you'll meet a lot of smart people and a lot of dumb people, and you probably did get lucky. It depends on where you go, I think, in the area, but there's a lot of
I went to an engineering school.
yeah sorry, there's like traffic right where I live, but
You lived in an intersection.
yeah, I live, yeah, I'm actually
He's in the middle of an intersection holding a Tennessee flag.
yeah.
So what would you say your big goal in entertainment is? Because, you know, I know you started comedy, you blew up on social media, but like, what's the dream for you?
The dream would be like to write on a TV show, I think. Or I mean, stand-up is like very fun. It takes way longer, I think, to get into breaking. Or it takes long to break into like writing for TV as well. But I would love to write for a show, or like SNL would be like the top. But that's like, I don't even like to think that far ahead. I just kind of like maybe think like a few years ahead at a time.
At a time. Let me ask you this: are you happy?
Am I That's a good question. Yeah, I think overall I'm happy, like with where the fact that the things I'm doing are like kind of happening sooner than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like I'm in college right now, which is like
Wow, you're still in college?
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting like for at least for like stuff to happen like years after, and
Yeah.
this isn't like things are happening exactly, but it is like something to build off of. So
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. But it's also very stressful because I have to like balance the two.
Of course.
I have to like graduate, I think.
I never know to be impressed, like if, you know, a successful comedian still in college, like they're so young and they're still doing it, or they're just like old and they're still in college and it's actually not to be proud of.
Yeah, I'm 55.
Where are you taking classes?
USC.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at South Central right now. That's why.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, that's cool. Are you up to play some games with us?
Let's do it, dude. What
right.
kind of games?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Let's bring out our resident game show host, Aidan.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
All right. So, Karen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. I never know really how much banter to do.
Not enough. More. You need more. 5 more minutes.
Keep going.
So, what's with that Confederate thing, man?
There it is.
All right. So I'm glad you're doing good. So we're gonna play a game here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We were lazy, and you're gonna have to do our job for us. This last 4th of July, all the writers, we were very lazy and a little drunk, and we didn't write a game. But we did get some good titles for games, and now it's up to you to figure out what our game titles should be based on the titles I'm going to give you. And you just describe what you think the game is, the rules, how you win. And if you guess correctly, whoever guesses correctly for the most of them wins the game. So let's go on to the first game title. Wheel of Misfortune. What do you think this game is? Karen, you can go first.
Well, it sounds like you spin a wheel and all the options are bad things that could happen to you. And then maybe there's a guessing a phrase component. But it's a very bad phrase, maybe. And yeah,
Bad outcome.
that's my answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Sammy, what would your guess be?
There was a car accident and the car just fell into pieces, and somebody picked up one down the street, and they're like, "What is this?" There was a car accident. Misfortune got into it. It's the wheel of misfortune.
I like that outside of the box mentality. It's not going to get you anywhere in this game, though. Point on that, it's just the guest spins a big fancy wheel and the contestant endures whatever misfortune it lands on. All right, so that's 1 point there. Next job is 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh man, this game.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Well, it's like everybody knows Kevin Bacon, but like through 6 people. Is that what it is? Like, or no, everybody's been in a movie with Kevin Bacon. It's something like okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, in this case, I think it would be you heat Kevin Bacon up until his internal body temperature increases by 6 degrees, and then you interview him and you just see what he says. Yeah. That's my answer.
All right. Nice, Sammy.
That was the nerdiest answer I've ever heard. I think the correct answer is Kevin Bacon was hiking up Mount Everest and with a party, and he was the first to pass. So they decided to eat him because they had no food left. So they were trying to decide how to split him up, and they were cutting him into a circular piece. And somebody's like, "Give me a quarter, like that's too much. Give me a 16th, that's too much. All right, fine, I'll take 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon."
I love these creative answers, but we are not that creative. It's much simpler. The guest, neither of you got it. The guest is given names of celebrities, and they have to guess how many degrees of separation that celebrity has from Kevin Bacon. We're on the right track, but there's no cooking of anybody in it. All right, next one. The Amazing Racist.
Oh shit! Is that Ari Shaffir show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay. Well, The Amazing Race, they like go and they do like a bunch of like things around the world. Is that? I'm assuming. Okay, so maybe in this one, contestants will go around the world, meeting different races of people, and just dropping slurs, left and right. And it's like, who can be the most racist in the most countries, and make it to the final round where they have to get canceled, and that's it.
Oh shit! That's a pretty creative answer.
Yeah.
And do you win if you get canceled, or do you lose?
You win money, but you don't win in life, but you do win.
Exactly.
All right, Sammy.
As one of our viewers pointed out, The Amazing Racist is a title of Ari Shaffir's former show. So if we use this title, we would owe him rights, so he would have to host it. So basically, Ari Shafir would come on and read all of his tweets, and we'd watch our following decrease one by one. Throw Karan's flag in the background to just speed it.
All right, nice. No, neither of those were correct. We were going to show 4 pictures of random people, and the guest has to assess these pictures and determine which of the 4 people is in fact a racist.
Wow.
I like your ideas better. We're going to use them in the
I
future.
have to stop thinking outside the box.
All right, next game is kneel or no kneel.
Well, this seems like a person is presented to you, and you have to make the judgment call on whether their name is Neil or not. And if you win, you get $1 million, and that's my answer.
All right, Sammy.
Well, a lot of us self-identify as just a person, or our identity relies a lot on the fact that we live on Earth that has gravity. But when you go into space, gravity no longer exists, so you lose your sense of identity. So this game's actually about Neil Armstrong. And is it about the Neil of Earth, or is it about the Neil in space? And you basically give us pictures of Neil, and we have to tell you if it's a picture from when he was on Earth or when he was in space.
Got it. Again, neither of these are correct. This one I think we wrote at the part when we were drunk. The rules are you are shown, okay, Neil or no Neil. You're shown 10 pictures of dogs, 10 different dogs. 3 of them are named Neil. You have to guess which ones are named Neil while periodically barking. And that one we're definitely going to use. All right. Next. All right. Tramp Stampede.
Tramp. Tramp's a bunch of tramp.
Well, I mean, it would appear that contestants, it's a game show. It's like one of those shows where they put you through like trials and tribulations. And in this one, you have to lie face down while a herd of tramps just runs over you. And it's you and like 5 other people, and whoever taps out the last gets to spend a night with the tramps, and and that's the final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's a competition for sure. It's a competition for tattoo artists. Basically, there's 50 tattoo artists, and there's one, I guess, woman, could be anybody really. And the 50 artists basically go through an obstacle course, and they have their tattoo guns with them, and they're basically racing to the lower back of this individual. So whoever makes it there first to draw their tattoo to completion, they win the night with the tramp.
These are fun answers, but no, they're both wrong. Tramp Stampede. That is when we show you we show you celebrity tramp stamps, and you guess which celebrity it belongs to.
All
right, Keith. Let's go to the last one, and let's wrap this game up. All right, last question. New Jersey.
Ooh.
What's that game?
Get it. I want some New Jersey.
Hey, by the way, this game is open to everybody watching.
I have a guess as well.
New stamp is an algebra equation.
Taking the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's a trivia show. It's a trivia show, not about the New Jersey, but about the old Jersey, and what it used to, and it's how well you knew, the old New Jersey. And question after question, and if you're wrong, if you win, you get some of no, you get a slice, you get a classic Jersey Shore slice of pizza, and if you're wrong, you get whacked and you get killed like a mob. And it's life or death, and yeah, that's my answer.
Sounds great. Sammy?
This is just a reality spin-off of Jersey Shore where you have, then and now. So you have all the originals, Snooki, Situation, and now because of global warming, the Jersey Shore has basically just been completely washed up, like uninhabitable. So they've now moved to the Carolina beaches, but they still reflect on the times that they had when
That's
they
not
were
bad.
back on the beach. So yeah, I knew Jersey.
I get it. I
Thank
like
you
it.
for doing our jobs now. For that last one, Karen, you were close enough. I'll give you the point. You weren't really there, but I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
The game New Jersey, we give you informative clues for a item or a person, and you have to, using those clues, guess what the item or person is, and then you have to figure out, is that thing from New Jersey or not?
Okay.
Karen, as the winner, you get to pick which game out of those we play next, if you can remember any.
Can we cycle through the list?
So you got New Jersey, Tramp Stampede.
Wheel of Misfortune, Secret Bacon, Amazing Races, Still or No,
Amazing Races.
and New Jersey.
I mean, let's go for New Jersey since I am
All right,
New Jersey.
we'll pull it up then. Keith, I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you, Aidan. Give it up for Aidan and welcome our game show host, Keiph, everybody.
Yes. Hello. How you all doing? How you all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. So we are going to play New Jersey. Pretty simple. As Aidan kind of ran down the rules, I'll give you 2 clues. You must guess what the clues are alluding to, and then I'll ask you if that thing is from or originates from New Jersey. All right? Give me 1 second. And we are off. All right, so first clue, it was featured in a children's show in the 80s, and it's a stinky puppet.
Is this do we take turns guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go first.
Is it Oscar? I was gonna say, is it Oscar the Grouch?
It is not Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
I mean, this is kind of a fucked up question because every puppet is stinky if you really think about it. I mean, they don't really wash puppets, and people, the ventriloquist's hands. I mean, I've known better hands, So it's featured at a children's show of the 80s. It's stinky. I'm gonna go Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
It is actually the trash heap from Fraggle Rock. I was never familiar with that show. Are you all familiar with that show?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Sarah said yes. She said she's familiar with it. Do you think this is from New Jersey?
I want to say no, but I'm gonna say yes. I think maybe.
Sammy?
I mean, I this is gonna really look like I'm imparting judgment on Jersey, but I'm gonna go with yes.
Well, it is actually not from Jersey, despite the amazing, the amount of trash it was filmed in. All right, I'll go on to our next one. The U.S. government can't come in to break these up. And then clue 2, this is how families and friendships end is fighting over boardwalk.
Oh, is it Monopoly? Monopolies?
It is Monopoly.
Oh.
Yes, it is. Is it from Jersey?
Great question. gonna say no.
Sammy, do you have a guess?
Well, I'm gonna go with yes, just because I kind of dissed Jersey in the last one, and I did say they were really smart, so I could see them making Monopoly.
Okay, well, I don't know if they made Monopoly, but all of the property names used in Monopoly are actual streets in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So that we're gonna give that one to New Jersey. All right. On to our next one. Clue 1: when things go bad, it's time to pull this puppy out. The old switcheroo. And clue number 2: you can take a stab at it.
Pull.
A lot of intense thinking happening right now.
Stroking the beard hard. Sammy, do you wanna take this
No,
one first?
I'm gonna guess parachute. You don't stab the parachute itself, but to open it up, maybe.
Yeah. Pull. When things go bad, it's time to pull. For some reason, I keep thinking pulling trig, but that can't be right. You can take a stab at. I am really at a loss.
Clue number 2 should not be taken. Well, I guess you could take it literal, but I'll go ahead and tell you all. It is the switchblade. It is a switchblade. So our clues could have been shitty clues, but
That's fucked up, guys.
we were drunk this weekend. Do you think this is from New Jersey?
There's no way.
Damn it.
No.
I'm going to give it a second place. It's very useful in Jersey, but not invented by them.
Yes, correct. It is not from Jersey, but definitely a Jersey essential. So we will move on. And I honestly don't know why Jersey is.
They have fun with that in Camden.
Definitely.
Good times in Camden.
Good times.
Definitely. Next one. It's pretty easy, I think. America runs on this.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Is Dunkin' Donuts from? Is it from Jersey? Did that start in Jersey, rather?
Boston.
Well, here we go.
I know there's a ton in New Jersey. Like, there's a ton of Dunkin' Donuts. There's one like 1 minute from my house. I'm gonna give it my support and say yes.
I heard a viewer say it's from Boston, so I'm just going to say no.
It is from Massachusetts, so Boston would be a good bet.
All right.
We got 2 more. Clue number 1, I like the soft and salty taste in my mouth. Clue number 2 comes in a variety of flavors.
Ooh. Soft and salty. Is it like taffy?
That is actually correct.
Wow.
Is this a Jersey thing or no?
Definitely Jersey.
Yeah, I'm with whoever
So
said that.
This guy's 10 for 10. Don't fuck with him.
This guy knows. This guy speaks, I listen. Saltwater taffy. It's from New Jersey. I'm saying yes.
That's a fuck yes. Yes, it is. All right, so we have one more. In real life, he wasn't a rapper from New Jersey. This fucker shot Alexander Hamilton.
It's Aaron Burr. Is that?
Yep, Aaron Burr.
Yeah, Aaron Burr.
It is Aaron Burr.
Wow. He looks so different in the musical.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And is he from Jersey?
Graduated Princeton, so maybe.
First, he knows everything.
I think we have a new writer hired.
He is indeed from Jersey. Clearly a Jersey face, if you take a look at that.
Yeah, back then they didn't do out of state, so.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is the end of New Jersey. Thank you both.
Thank you. I really learned a lot.
Dude, we just taught the woke king some shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put that on the resume. Thank you so much for playing with us today, man.
Yeah, thank you. This was very fun.
Yeah. So where can we find you? Anything coming up that you want to plug?
Yeah, well, yeah, my social media is and then my name's at the Karan Menon. You can look at anything there. And as far as plugging things, I have a show in LA, if anybody here is in LA, called the Happy Thoughts comedy show that we just started up. It's doing pretty well.
We totally stole your name.
You did? Yeah. It's pretty similar, but it's okay. It's okay. And yeah, come to that and just come see stand. Just go to comedy. Just do support comedy wherever you're already obviously here. So you're in the right place.
Only the happy shows. Only support the happy shows.
Yeah, only the happiness themed comedy shows.
I went to a sad themed show last week. It was
yeah. Depression comedy.
Yeah. And is that a weekly show? Is your show?
It's like a monthly live show. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So, and we'll include your socials and stuff on the YouTube and all that stuff. But once again, dude, thanks so much, man. We're really big fans of yours. So thank you for making the time out of your post-final schedule.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's great to be on a show of any kind. And this is
of course, man. We'll do many more together once you graduate, of course.
Yeah, of course. I have some work to do. I'll let you know when I'm out.
Yeah. For sure, man. And yeah, I hope that's not the last we see of that flag, sir.
No, you'll be seeing more. You'll see multiple when next time I come in.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, man. Everybody give it up for Karan Menon.
Thank you.
Yay!
Have a good night, sir. We have an amazing musical act for you tonight. We've heard a lot about this individual, and we've been wanting to book him for a while. We don't know anyone related to him, we promise. There's no nepotism going on here. We don't do that kind of thing around here. We book on the merit system, and we discovered this guy on the streets, okay, of Menlo Park or wherever you guys are. But we discovered this guy on the streets. We were like, well, we got to have this guy on the show. So everybody give it up for our friend, Insomnia!
Whoa. How should I go with this?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got something set up for right about that.
Sweet.
If you're hanging out watching, feel free to toss some words at me. I don't know if you want to get crazy and just yell them at me. Hope I hear them. That might get out of control if we do that, but I'm down for whatever. I just put a beat on and
octopus.
Make up some raps.
Pizza.
I don't have octopus on my pizza. That's an awkward idea. I'm not keen to eat up. That's better rats in the tentacles of a yak. Who is me? I'm hanging out with some cool peeps. I better say that, cause I'm gonna see them later in the day. It's a fact, I live with them. Half of the folks in the spot, well, they raised me on the Loma Verde block where I grew up in Palo Alto. And then I see someone around close, gonna shout out all the dope condors when I explore. I wish I had one for you in the background. If you go and watch my stream, you won't see any sloth with me, but you could see one by the doggy's feet. He's often chomp on knees, or maybe my feet. He's usually licking nose. It's a weird dog. Maybe people like my sister know. Everybody at this show will not have a clue about that. Why is there poop found in the chat? That's another sister of mine from another mother though. Gotta love the folks in the house like the cats. Where's lay it at? Probably in the other room taking a nap. That's a feline. With these rhymes there are three kinds. Don't call them felines. I'm a cat like a cheetah so fast. Believe on that. I'll be never bleeding like a hemophiliac. Keep my mind intact. That's why it's quite fast. I'm kinda like a tiger while the stripes are mask. On the side of me, the orange and black. Look at that. This is why are they trying to test the testicle? That's kinda detestable. Don't be molesting the flesh. You better be careful where it's gonna progress. I'm one of the best and going no shampoo a lot. Bamboozling when I talk. There's sometimes Mountain Dew cans that I brought, but today it's Dr. Pepper, it might be a lot better. I'm a hot stepper with my breath, an amazing treasure with collection to bed. Like a feeding frenzy with the sharks. I'm sharp like teeth when I'm on to these, you know. The artistry of the flow never gets next to this collection of mints. You send them in, but I need to get an outlay. I strike thousands and I'm gonna pay. That's a pain in the butt or a pain in the pocket. It's draining it and it sucks. But Fraggle Rock's cool, even if it's a trash heap that they brought you. It wasn't from New Jersey or not. Surely it's not if you could believe all the words they taught me prior. I speak fire, I'm a freestyler. Stormy Daniels, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna be accessed in my rap next. I'm not here to have sex. It's cinemaplex. I'm looking out for ankle biters. And I get mad in the fire. I'll be spitting at the dog in the house. Colleen, I know what you're talking about. The Stormy Daniels turn to Stony Go. I don't know where we're going to go with that. I know a story from the past in the Bible with Daniel. The lines that are survivable. According to that one, when you know what the rapper's done, this catnip. I'll never have this or take a nap like a cat did. I just nibble and make a rap hit. On the track sick, I will not obey unless they offer some awesome stuff I could say. Who is Darkwing Duck? I see wings that are dark, then I often duck. I'm looking out for Batman in the sky, cause I'm acting bad with my raps. This is my natural habitat. Oh, now is the time when we dance, cause it's sprockets. I wonder if you watch this. It's a skit from Menace SNL. In the past, it's preposterous. I'm going back with a lot of skits or a sketch. I'm a villain at times, stealing the show and spilling the rhymes. Syllables sublime for any occasion. Doing live legend domain with my brain. There's a Barbie, or maybe strawberry shortcake and the purple pie man from yesterdays, or the My Little Ponies that my sister would play with. But now I'm gonna obliterate it, cause I'm breaking the toys when I raise my voice. Sorry to my sister though, especially when I stole your little gizmo. I shouldn't have done that, give myself a dunce cap. And then when there's Tabasco on the toast, that's a total fiasco. So adios, I don't act so much like a rascal. I keep it all smooth though, who knows how to use those jars of the Vaseline. My bars are fast, keen to be blasting off like a rocket on a pad. I'm a master of my thoughts. What if I was in line with the bass though? I switch around the letters, I play with those. Then I take vacations in a Winnebago until it's breaking. My parents are gonna know about that as I'm composing a nice rap. I'm in my post like a lamp, just chilling here in my stanza. Spill a lyric that all of the fans love. They might even sign up for my fan club. Kinda like the man that'll love lamp. It's a Steve Carell. I'm in the office and I'm speaking well. In a lot with the people in the chat. They could give candy to an insomniac, cause I'm the man with all that. And speaking of that, I got my own M&Ms and I'll lift up the sack so I can show that. I got so much sack like it's gonads of brass in here. I can rap for years and have a pleasant atmosphere. A chicken noodle soup for the soul, I lose control. I'm sicker than the flu though, sitting in my home studio. And we could go to the moon. A rocket booster soon gonna blast off SpaceX. Nah, just ride with the Insomniac to the top of the stratosphere and beyond. I happen to be fond of babbling big styles like a mastodon and old school with it. Cupcake, I can eat that, stuff my face, I'll be sated to the gills with these. My soliloquies are sharp like a guillotine. I can ride with Elon Musk, cause I'm beyond what the norm is at. I'm on a tear when I perform with raps. Don't try to say the forecast doesn't have rhymes in it, cause it does. My arms are longer, the bars are monstrous like a T-Rex, but these will be wrecked if they're trying to tangle with my teeth. I collect so much respect, I don't know who Ruben is, but I'm gonna choose to amuse you with a few of my wits. Now we gotta be changed. I make embers out of people's brains. Cause I burned that, got a permit to attack and turn everything in the chat to the ash. What the heck is a chumbawamba? I don't know, but I'll have fun, cause I'm beating all the drums up. It's like Bruce Lee coming at you with some nunchucks. They can bust up. I got a comedy act and I'll talk in these raps. They're gonna KO the people if they're in the chat. They might need some Prozac to stay happy, but my brain's at speed. Never with the scheme that you'd say is hackneyed. Watermelon or Sandia. What are they saying to me? I wanna heed what you're whispering. It's not disturbing. It's like there was a voice in my head, but I will listen to my other voice instead. Never getting hoisted by my own petard. When I blow the bars, I'm going hard, and you're gonna need a Noah's Ark. Don't try to feed me the Caesar salad, please just get that away. I'd rather have pizza, heavyweight on the tray any day. I'm not on the diet in here, I'm a guy with a rhyme in your ear, a syllabic pioneer. I go on for an eternity, put the letters together perfectly. It's a treasure that's emerging. Q-tip, that's a Tribe Called Quest, it's a person. Shout out to him in the pipe, dog, R.I.P. Then I'm getting on the mic so hot. If I'm eating the croutons, I'm thinking now I need to get a little O in that. That's nuance, cause I wanna be the spelling bee champion, but not with a double L. That's a shout out to my sister T-shirt that she knows well. And maybe this show's going to hell, because I'm only with the inside jokes, and I'm talking to my folks, and I'm so verbose, but somebody's gonna laugh. Sharon is a soccer OG. That's my mom and my homie. A very nice person to boot. When I be sharing all my words with you, it's for sharing, it's true. But not riding on the river Styx with Sharon, cause that's a Sharon I boo. It's trying to get people out from the land of the living. Inside jokes that the man's spitting with a sick transition of rhyme. I'm digging the mind. I might have a crick in your spine if you're trying to stop me instead of back. Probably you get twisted with your head in your ass. One-handed push-ups, and I'm thinking of a Jack Palance, cause I remember that. Not that I'm an avid fan of his, but he was a city slicker. Be a little slicker with the river. Inside of my mind, you can wait in that. And let him get a shout out to Sammy Obeid in the chat. I mean, I know he's not in the chat. He's in the chat, and he's gonna give me some dabs. So give me a person to rehearse in front of and do some fun stuff. Plus I talk about a chumbawamba. Might as well run it back another time, like that's the stuff I love. A mermaid obeyed, that's absurd things that they prefer me to say. I'll take a survey in the chat like we're playing Family Feud now. Enter the dragon, that's some Bruce sound. Got a quick boot or a shoe to your mouth. Maybe it's some bare feet with my vocabulary. Enter the dragon, it won't scare me, cause I got scales on my back and flames in my yap. Plus my brain can adapt. I'm so amazing, then it's fading away, decaying, but not like my brain. It's still the same, but that's that.
Hey.
All right.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like that. That's what I do. Rap
So we're
stuff.
not clapping just because you're a son. That was good.
That's-
It really was.
Are you saying it only because I didn't make fun of you in the raps and I was?
She's the OG. Come on.
Wow, that was amazing. And I'm not just saying that because you're their son.
That means a lot.
That was really awesome, man. Thanks so much for coming on the program, and I'm sure we'll have you back sometime. Yeah, the ratings.
He'll have us
ratings
all
are
back,
high.
apparently.
Pump up the audience.
Yeah, we took the audience took a survey, and the ratings are very high. Nielsen, the Neil or no Neil is pretty high.
Is it Neil or no Neil?
Neil, exactly. One more hand, everybody, for Insomnia! Thank you so much. What an amazing show. I think we had a good time tonight. We started happy, we ended happy. In the middle, we were very sad as usual. But But thank you for coming. We do this basically every week. How about a hand for the amazing writers? Even when they're stoned and drunk, they come up with great. Butt chugging. Let's not forget about that. And a hand for our fantastic executive producer, Keiph. Keiph is wearing a lot of hats, literally wearing a hat right now. And
That's neat.
executive producer, runs tech, runs the games. So thank you, Keiph. And yeah, we do this every week. So keep coming back. Tell your friends that it's not even cool to go outside anymore. You know, that period is already over. So thank you for staying in with us on this beautiful happy hour. Stay happy, everybody, and we will see you next time.
The clubs.